To give you a little bit of idea, actually, this is like a true test. So I've tried this actually a couple of different ways. Hey, and it worked! Yay! Sorry, that wasn't a great cut.
That's okay.
This might be prettier. So the issue with this moussaka was, this is for our freeze it column, and I don't know how many
We're
of
not
you guys...
going to talk about what month it is.
No. But, so it's our freeze it column, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's where we freeze meals to help out the mom. So we would make one and freeze one. The problem with eggplant, as we all know and love, is obviously that it waters out. And I was trying to make an easier version I'd referenced a whole bunch of them, some that don't, cook the eggplant before, and I've tried, this is the third variation actually. And so we decided to embrace the wateriness and make kind of a sauce. Seems like I can go up on the flour a little bit. Also, it could sit a little longer, but I know all you guys are antsy to eat moussaka. Yeah, it seems nice, and the flavor is really great. So it was just tweaking that.
So what are the other ingredients?
So it's eggplant and beef that's sauteed with onion and with a little bit of cinnamon and cayenne, and then just a nice something's going on down there. And just a nice, easy custard that goes on top. It's just eggs and a bechamel.
So you froze this and then...
No, this has not yet been frozen, though I have frozen other ones. This one has not been.
But the idea is to freeze it before baking.
Exactly, right.
And then, yeah.
Or, but you can make one and freeze it. It yields two whole recipes. So you can bake one and freeze one, or bake them both, or freeze them both.
People like us, we do this all the time. I'm a personal chef, so we do almost everything to be able to be frozen.
Oh, absolutely.
Before the
Held
client
and
cooks it.
for
So
sure.
we are going to hit you up for some ideas on freezing things.
Right on. We got lots of them.
Great.
Great.
Good.
And look, I just want to see the meeting of the minds here. We've got all these amazing food people all around this table, and a lot of them have food blogs. So,
Including us.
say hi, everyone. Yeah, exactly. Including the everyday food people. Yeah, right on.
Dig in, guys.
Yeah,
It's
Sitting here next to Food Philosophy, Jennifer Yanolo. Hello. And we are at Martha Stewart's Test Kitchens. You want to say hi?
Hi.
That's Deb Bucciali, the editor-in-chief of
nice to meet you all.
Everyday Food. And we'll do more of these later to introduce everybody else, but we're just streaming live to the web right now on my Twitter platform.
Hi.
This is not
Hey,
live.
Matt,
That
back
is
there.
live.
Hey.
Hi, Sandy Buck, food editor of Everyday Food.
Awesome.
Kristen Evans, senior food editor of Everyday Food.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Susan Stride. I'm assistant food editor. Hey, I'm Caroline. I'm associate food editor.
There's a lot of food editors.
Bolnica soup, right?
Yes, I have my grandmother's recipe.
Okay, so good traditional meatball soup.
Yep.
All right. Hey, and so you were on Martha's show today. How did it feel?
I feel great. It was fantastic. It was a lot of fun, and it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
What'd you do?
I made
I was
cookies.
at radio. I didn't get a chance to
And this is
see it.
Sandy, who works here at the magazine and also does the radio show.
Hi.
I did cookies. I did
Christmas cookies?
no alfajores. The Latin American, dulce de leche sandwich cookie.
Oh, did you hear that, Kristen? A dulce de leche sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
They were gorgeous.
I want to try that.
Yeah.
They were good, and they're different because it wasn't made with shortbread, which is a traditional recipe. I had a favorite cookie recipe, and I spent some time in Argentina, and I thought, what if I try to do my softer cookie?
What was it? The cookie
It's just more of a cakey, like a Madeleine with less butter.
Oh, okay.
So it's very soft. But it seemed to work better for a sandwich cookie because you can bite all the way through. Whereas a sandwich, sometimes if it doesn't set, that cookie kind of slides.
Yeah, it slides,
off.
right?
Yeah, and you're like,
And
So-
how do you shape it? Is it rolled or?
No, I use just
dropped?
it's a drop cookie. I just use a small ice cream scoop.
Nice.
So good.
And just the regular dulce de leche.
If you can find cajeta,
I was just gonna say cajeta is even better.
absolutely better. Yeah.
That's the goat's milk,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it has a distinct flavor.
It
that
does.
really
And
helps.
I
even
know
with
that
all that
little
sugar,
tang.
it totally carries through that tang after. It's like night and day with regular dulce de leche and the cajeta. Yeah, it's the cajeta's a little runnier, which doesn't seem to work for the cookie.
But you can cook it down even more, though.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Reduce it.
Picking it up, yeah.
So this is whole cumin seed with the onions.
Actually, I think it was ground cumin that they gave me. Yeah.
All right, and these are the components that is going to go into your meatballs.
Yes, it's just the onion and garlic and cumin and oregano, and then the chilled white rice.
Yeah, a little bit of rice. And this is a good way of using up leftover rice.
Absolutely.
Because you need it to be not hot and fresh. You want it to be sort of cold leftover rice to help absorb all the goodness of the meat.
Absolutely. And also a way to make you use less beef if you needed to.
Yeah. As abuelita used to do to stretch it, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nice. I can't wait to see how these turn out. So just simple beef stock, and then you're simmering tomatoes.
It looks like beef, it's chicken.
It's
Chicken stock.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a dark chicken stock.
Dark.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it was roasted.
And then you're doing tomatoes, stewed tomatoes, and a little bit of onions.
And garlic, and then that goes in there, and then the meatballs, when this gets hot enough, let it
That's
cook
a
a
real
little, and then
simple-
drop it, cover it,
simple
let it cook for about 20-30 minutes.
Now, once you put the meatballs in, you don't boil it again, right? You just simmer it?
Raise the heat, simmer for about 30 minutes, yeah. And I have a few more.
Hey!
So this is going to be a basic cake recipe that you can do like 4 different variations on.
Absolutely. It's going to be we have a mocha cake, a vanilla cake, and the coconut cake and a lemon cake.
It smells heavenly.
It's really great, and as the cake bakes, it actually toasts up and gets even nicer. So
Yeah.
Now, it's really too bad there's no smell-o-vision here because
It smells so good.
it's so great. We really love this recipe. This recipe is only about 2 days old. I've only made this is the second time I've had to make it. It just turned out perfectly the first time I made it. So it'll of course go through other renditions in the kitchen, but
Cool.
it's a really first luck. Really great.
Right on. So you're testing the meatballs right now.
Testing the meatball.
Cook through.
Yeah, I want to get this frame when you bring it. Hold on, let me wait first. Are they done?
They're done, yeah. Could use a little salt, but I always under salt because you never know with the broth that you're using.
And salt's pretty hard to take away, but not that bad to add.
Exactly.
Hey, Mark.
Pistachio is live streaming.
Okay, dig in, folks.
All right, what are you presenting, Matt?
Albóndigas to everyone. My grandmother's recipe, just meatballs and soup. Because it's so cold outside.
Yes, it is. Frosty.
Exactly.
Yeah, me too. I'm not even waiting for everyone to do that one. I'm digging in.
You guys want to come have some albóndigas?
The recipe?
I think so.
I know. We have visitors and we make them cook.
Of course, absolutely.
Mark's bugging for the
It's hot.
He's pouring it now.
How is it?
It's really, really hot.
all right, so I'll taste this.
Go on it. Just say it. Go on it.
Those are beautiful with the garnish.
Now it's grandma's recipe, so if you don't like it,
Right.
Talk to her.
talk to her. Talk to her.
My grandma's probably tough. I don't think I want to do that.
It smells so good in here right now.
I know. Pass them down.
The broth really,
Guys, will you
the
torture
meatballs
anyone
themselves,
watching
as you
about
said,
how
are
they
not
smell?
overly seasoned, but it really works together with the broth
God,
and the
is the broth-
spices you put in the broth.
Okay, is the broth seasoned?
Yeah, it's really nice. And the cilantro really brightens it up.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Very
did
good.
you get?
MattBites.com.
Oh, I love the juice there.
Yeah, the juice is really nice on the inside.
And you have the sugar, right?
Like just pie dough.
Really straightforward. And then when this gets shot, Charlene will have to style it.
What's ever bad about apples, raisins, and sugar?
And it's buttery and very.
Aren't they?
It's a nice